Netflix viewers have slammed Charlie Brooker's death to 2021 after it mocked the royal family over Prince Philip's death. The mockumentary is the second installment from writer and satirist Charlie, 50, and co-writer Annabel Jones. 2 days after Queen Elizabeth paid tribute to Prince Philip, Netflix was accused of mocking her husband in Death to 2021, a mockumentary that offers up a satirical retrospective of the past year. After the interview, Prince Philip withdraws from public life permanently. By dying, narrator Laurence Fishburne says jokingly about the Queen's husband in Death to 2021. The feature-length mockumentary stars Hugh Grant, Lucy Liu, Tracey Ullman, Samson Kayo, Keery, William Jackson Harper, Stockard Channing, Cristin Milioti, Diane Morgan, and Nick Mohammed. The program takes a tongue-in-cheek look at the past year, which featured the doom and gloom of the ongoing coronavirus pandemic and turmoil within the royal family. At one point, the show looks back on Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's infamous interview with Oprah Winfrey, which aired in March. After showing a couple of clips from the chat, a voiceover then said, after the interview, Prince Philip withdraws from public life permanently, by dying. Millions watched the funeral of His Royal Highness Prince Philip, the Duke of Edinburgh. Hundreds of royal fans took to social media to react to the joke about Prince Philip. While most of them criticized Netflix for joking about Philip, others found it funny. Some thought not only would Death to 2021 would hurt Queen, it would also create difficulties for Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, who have signed a multi-million deal with the streaming giant. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex have been receiving backlash for signing the deal with Netflix after experts criticized the streaming service's hit show The Crown for incorrect portrayals of the members of royal family. The Sun reports that the royal family were made aware of this legal advice from their friends, which could pave the way for the firm to sue Netflix. A source told the outlet, the advice they received would also apply to the royal family. Although this is not direct legal advice given to the Queen and her family, they have been made aware of this advice. The high-profile fifth series of The Crown is set to feature controversial issues such as the divorce of Prince Charles and Princess Diana, the fallout from Diana's death, and an entire episode dedicated to Martin Bashir's 1995 interview with Diana. Another source also told The Sun that the next series could be very damaging, especially as many viewers believe the show to be a documentary rather than a drama. In an attempt to combat this confusion, the government previously requested showrunners to include a disclaimer, but such a message has not been included by the show yet. Buckingham Palace declined to comment, and Mail Online has contacted Netflix for comment. If action were to be taken, it wouldn't be the first time that the royal family considered such a move. Earlier this year, in August, the Queen was reportedly ordering officials to plan a legal fightback against the Duke and Duchess of Sussex following their bombshell interview with Oprah Winfrey. Sources say the exasperated Queen told palace officials to lawyer up with libel experts after repeated attacks on the royal family from the US-based Sussexes. It followed claims made in the interview that an unnamed royal had raised concerns over their son Archie's skin color before his birth. Days later, Buckingham Palace released a statement saying recollections may vary in response to allegations. But the row was reignited after it was revealed in a chapter of Finding Freedom that a source had accused the royals of failing to own their part in the fallout. Sources close to the Queen previously told The Sun that the feeling coming right from the top was that enough is enough. It comes after critics described Princess Diana film Spencer as a horror movie that paints the royal family as sadistic monsters. The film, which was released last weekend, is set over 3 days at Sandringham in Christmas of 1991, shows the late royal's relationship with her beloved sons, the way she navigated the press and a constant battle with her in-laws. Lead Kristen Stewart has been tipped for Oscar nomination for her portrayal of Diana, but some critics have slammed the film for painting Diana's stay at Sandringham as a right royal Christmas from hell. The Guardian's Peter Bradshaw added the film was an overwrought fantasy that could have been directed by a tabloid editor and conspicuously exaggerates Diana's first-world problems with black comic stylings, fictional flourishes and some beautiful images. While royal experts branded the film cruel and unnecessarily gratuitous, saying the movie strips the late princess of her respect and dignity. Commentators warned how Diana's sons Princes Harry and William will both be upset by scenes in the movie which show her breaking down in tears in front of William as she battles her eating disorder and self-harms. Distressing scenes in the film out on November 5 show Diana, who died in a car crash in Paris in 1997, fantasizing about throwing herself down the stairs and choking on a pearl necklace gifted to her by husband Prince Charles. Other parts of the film detail her bulimia as she vomits and even experiences hallucinations about her own death, and role experts including Richard Fitzwilliams, Ingrid Seward and Penny Junor have all criticized the depiction. The outlet, the advice they received would also apply to the royal family. Although this is not direct legal advice given to the Queen and her family, they have been made aware of this advice. The high-profile fifth series of The Crown is set to feature controversial issues such as the divorce of Prince Charles and Princess Diana, the fallout from Diana's death and an entire episode dedicated to Martin Bashir's 1995 interview with Diana. Another source also told The Sun that the next series could be very damaging, especially as many viewers believe the show to be a documentary rather than a drama. In an attempt to combat this confusion, the government previously requested showrunners to include a disclaimer, but such a message has not been included by the show yet. Buckingham Palace declined to comment and Mail Online has contacted Netflix